What's up, you guys? How are you doing today? Hi! Hi, YouTube! We are going to talk a little bit about the best cardio you are not doing. Say what's up to YouTube! Come here! My name's Crew. What's up? We're going to talk a little bit about cardio today, because I like doing cardio like this. Yeah! Woo! Dude! Was that you? Why are you pooping next to me? You stink! I smell poop. And it's very gross. I don't want to be smelling poop when I'm trying to record a video. Alright guys, so we are going to talk a little bit about cardio. I know you guys have that question for me all the time, you know, what's the right amount of cardio to do? What's the right amount of cardio to do for beginners? This, that, cardio, this, that, how, why, when, what, where. And really there is no set way to do cardio. It depends on the individual. It depends on how long you've been doing cardio for, or if you haven't even been doing cardio. And it also depends on what your goals are. I've been in the fitness industry for, so I will be 31 next month. Do I look 31? I definitely don't act 31, do I? I have been working out, man, since I was 15. So I've been working out for 15 years. I have tried all different forms of cardio. I used to be a cardio bunny. I've tried all different forms of weight training. You name it, I've done it. Minus maybe a few things. The majority of us want fat loss. And majority of us want fat loss while building muscle. Now, I am doing a completely whole separate video on losing fat and building muscle at the same time. That'll be a completely separate video, so I'll get into more detail. I'll have more time to explain just that. But this is going to be talking more about the cardio. I've talked about this numerous times that, so you do a certain amount of cardio to achieve a certain amount of weight loss. Now, say you're doing an hour or even counting miles daily just to achieve weight loss, and you've achieved majority of it. Now you're gonna have to continue that same cardio or that same amount of miles just to maintain what you have achieved. I just talked about this in a recent video. That does not sound like fun. People, we get bored, we get burnt out, we lose motivation when you're doing the same thing over and over again. We're not built that way. We like change, we like exciting, we like something different, and to keep progressing while we get that exciting and that different. Nobody wants to continue the same routine over and over again for the rest of our lives. So where I found the most success is changing up your cardio routine and changing it really however much you want to. Does not have to be anything specific. It depends on the individual, depends on how your body responds to it, and what you like. So I personally, I hate cardio. I hate sitting on the same machine for a long period of time. So usually if I have to do a certain amount of cardio, I like to break it up and do multiple different things. My favorite thing is plyometrics. And the reason I love plyometrics is because it does get your heart rate up. It puts you into aerobic, which is, you know, it's spiking up your heart rate, whatever your heart rate is. But it goes up to that point where you can't hold a conversation, you're out of breath, and your heart rate's boom, 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 boom. That is cardio. So that can be really goes for anything. It can be in weight training too. But the reason I love plyometrics is not only because of that cardio part, is because you are also training various parts of your body, especially your legs. I have so many people ask me, how do your legs look so nice? How do you get rid of cellulite? How do you do this? Besides my heavy weight training, I lift heavy weights, ladies. I do not go light because light is not going to give you the curves and the muscle you want. I do a lot of plyometrics. I do a lot of HIIT cardio, which is interval training, and they're in short durations. So those things I found, get the fudge off me. Okay, I'm good. That's how I found the most success with my legs, with really just leaning them out. In the beginning of my fitness journey, I actually carried a lot of fat in my legs and my butt and in my lower back, and you know, I experimented with things quite a few things over the years of doing too much cardio, not doing cardio, doing too much cardio, not doing cardio. And then when I really started learning plyometrics and learning all the different, there's so many different variations and options to do with that, I was like, oh my God, a new way to do cardio. This is what I'm doing. That's how I get the majority of my cardio. Not everybody has to do plyometrics, because if you don't like plyos, you don't want to do plyos, do your treadmill. Do your Stairmaster. Again, it depends on the person. You have to find what you like and what works for you. I'm just warning you that if you do long sessions on a cardio machine or follow miles, I ran 4 or 5 miles, and doing this religiously every day, you're gonna have to keep continuing that routine in order to maintain any weight loss that you've achieved. And if you want to try to achieve more weight loss, you're gonna have to increase that time, increase the miles, and nobody has time for that. And it's not good for you, it's not good for your body, and it's just it's gonna start deteriorating muscle tissue. In the long run, you're just not gonna be happy with the results. These next series of video clips are various ones that I've pulled from my Instagram, or things that I've recorded, different videos I've done of different plyometrics that I love doing and I have found great success with. Again, too, the nice thing about plyometrics, reminding you, is you get the cardio from it, and at the same time you're training muscles, and so you're gonna get nice and tight and firm muscles this way. You're gonna maintain more muscle. You're also working core and upper body depending on what it is you are doing. When it comes to beginners, you guys don't have to throw in massive amounts of cardio sessions, especially if you have a certain amount of weight you want to lose. You don't have to go crazy with doing 6-7 sessions of cardio that are an hour each. Really what it comes down to is your diet. Diet is the most crucial to weight loss. Once you have the diet in check, then you add in the cardio, then you add the weight training, a balance between all of those. So, regardless, beginner or advanced, you don't have to do crazy amounts of cardio. So for beginners, just start with your 3 or 4 sessions a week. You're a beginner and you haven't done a whole lot of cardio, your body's gonna respond really quick to that. So don't try to overdo it right in the beginning. Just play around with maybe 3 or 4 sessions, doing 20-25-minute HIIT sessions and doing the plyometrics, and you'll probably notice a big difference real quick. Those of you that are a little bit more advanced, you kind of have to play around with stuff, but if you keep the variety and you keep the high intensity, your diet's on point, you do the heavy weightlifting, you're gonna be fine. For me, I've been doing this for a long time, and all I do is I change it up all the time. I never do the same thing, only because I get bored. I like different and I like challenges, so I'm always changing it up, and that's where I found the most success with dieting down, leaning out, and then coming back and just maintaining my physique, is because I'm always have something different. I'm never doing the same exact routine, so my body never adapts and never plateaus. So it doesn't mean that you have to completely cut out a machine cardio. It just means maybe do less. Maybe mix your cardio up with the plyometrics and HIIT training. HIIT training is high intensity interval training, and really there is no set specific, oh, you have to do this kind of HIIT training. All it is intervals of doing a certain time frame where you're just full out max sprinting. It could be 10 seconds, 15, 20, 30, 60 seconds. However long you want. Depends on your conditioning, it depends on your endurance. Some people may only be able to do 10 seconds of like, and then coming back down for, again, could be 30, 40, 60 seconds of recover, where you're either walking or a light jog or light whatever it is, and letting your heart rate and letting everything recover. So everything coming back down, and then once you hit that, once that 30, 60 seconds are up, then you go back into your knee again, and you do that for a certain amount of time. It can be 10 minutes, it can be 15, it can be 20 minutes. Again, it just depends on the individual. That's better for maintaining muscle and better for fat loss too. And the nice thing is you can change it up all the time so that you don't get bored. Your body doesn't plateau and you don't lose the motivation. You can do something different all the time instead of doing the same machine cardio all the time. So that's really what I'm saying, guys, is just changing up your routine. And these are just some options for you to get creative. There's so many out there besides me. There's plenty of other people who are posting their own ideas, experiences, and things that they're doing. So it's just a matter of taking it upon yourself. Why do the flies like me? I'm not dirty. Well, I am kind of sweaty. Honestly, I think more than 35 minutes of cardio a day is, you don't have to do more than that. Maybe 4-6 times a week. Especially if you're not competing, you don't have to do long sessions. But I even know some competitors that don't even do that much cardio and they can achieve their stage physique just fine. The key is just changing it up, mixing it up, you know, doing that more high intensity instead of long, same boring sessions. I think you'll have more success by doing that. There you go, you guys. I hope this was helpful. So enjoy the next series of clips, and I will see you guys next time. Grow, what are you doing? Hey!
I wanna dance in the light.